Well, hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jest. Infinite Jeff. The project where I Jeff. That's my name. My name is Jeff. Well, it's Jeffrey, but no one calls me that. So I go by Jeff. Well, that's not true. Some people call me Jeffrey, but it's a very deliberate move. Um, yeah. But, so I'm reading this book, Infinite Jest. One page at a time. One day at a time. That's why it's called Infinite Jeff, because I'm so clever. So clever. But I'm reading it one page at a time, one day at a time. Then I put it up on YouTube or YouBoob, which is the boob-oriented version of YouTube, where you're supposed to put pictures of boobs and videos of boobs on there. And since I am a boob, I feel that it's appropriate for me to upload this to. I'm sorry that I can't help it. I'm just the older you get. I'm not a father. Don't have any children, but I can't help with the dad jokes because that's just I don't know. Because it makes some people laugh, and really, at the end of the day, not being a professional comedian or a comedy writer. I'm just kind of going for laughs, And really, I like when I can make people laugh, but I also like making people laugh because it makes them feel better. I like laughing, you know what I mean? So, I should be, I know I just apologize. But I'm going to be unapologetic about these dad jokes. It's my right as an American dad who's not a dad. A fatherless dad, a childless dad. I do have a father. He's very much alive. And I love him very much. Anyway, this is page number 342. This is the last page of this eschaton. And then we get more into the rehab shit, which I find to be more interesting. Yeah, it looks like it gets a little more... Maybe I try something. Maybe I don't. Who knows? But this is page 342, the last page of the eschaton for now. So here we go. Across Indochina toward the southern gate, Hal is suddenly aware that Trolst and Pemulus are wincing, but is not himself wincing, and isn't sure why they are wincing, and is looking out into the fray trying to determine whether he should be wincing, when red-chized General Secretary, calling loudly for his mother, and in full flight as he looks over his shoulder at Ann Kittenplan's contorted face, barrels directly into Lord's speeding food cart. There's a noise like the historical sum of all cafeteria accidents everywhere. 3.6 megabyte diskettes. Adorable that he thought that, years into the future, about where we're at now, we'd still be using 3.6 megabyte diskettes for storage. 3.6 megabyte diskettes take flight like mad bats across what uncovered would be the baseline of Court 12. Different colored beanies spill from the rolling Solander box, whose locks... What is a Solander? Solander. Look that up. A Solander box, or clamshell case, is a book form case used for storing manuscripts, maps, prints, documents, and old and precious books. Okay, so that's a Solander box. Solander box. Different colored beanies spill from the rolling Solander box, whose lock's hasp is broken and protrudes like a tongue as it rolls. The TP's monitor and modem in You chassis, with most of Eschaton's nervous system on its hard drive, assume a parabolic southwest vector. The heavy equipment's altitude is impressive. An odd, silent, still moment hangs, the TP aloft. Pemulus bellows, his hands to his cheeks. Otis P. Lord hurdles the bent forms of food cart and General Secretary and sprints low over the court's map's snow, trying to save hardware that's now at the top of its rainbow's arc. It's clear Lord won't make it. It's a slow-motion moment. The snowfall more than heavy enough now, Hal thinks, to excuse Lord's not seeing Lamont Chew directly before him, on his hands and knees, throwing up. Lord impacts Chew's arched form, I should say, at about knee level and is spectacularly airborne. The idling Ford reveals a sudden face at the driver's side window. Axford is holding the lighter's chassis up to his ear and shaking it. And Kitten Plan is ramming Red Chai's leader's face repeatedly into the mesh of the south fence. Lord's flight's parabola is less spectacular on the y-axis than the TP's has been. The U-U's hard drive chassis makes an indescribable sound as it hits the earth, and its brightly circuited guts come out. The color monitor lands on its back with its screen blinking error at the white sky. It wouldn't still be blinking error. It would be unpowered. Hal and everyone else can project Lord's flight's own terminus an instant before impact. For a brief moment that Hal will later regard as completely and uncomfortably bizarre, Hal feels at his own face to see whether he is wincing. The distant whistle patweets. Lord does indeed go head first down through the monitor's screen, and stays there, his sneakers in the air and his warm-up pants sagging upward to reveal black socks. There had been a bad sound of glass. Penn flails on his back. Postlethwaite, Ingersoll, and McKenna bleed. The second shift's 1600-hour siren down at Sunstream Power and Light is creepily muffled by the no sound of falling snow. All right, that was page 342. Again, way too much description of the rules and some of the, moves of that game. But I do like how it all became a big fucking shit show at the end. That is entertaining. But next time we got more. That's the word I'm looking for. Rehab. More AA and drug rehab shit, which is more fun to read. So, look forward to that. But that was page 342. I've been your host, Jeff, on your journey through this book with me, Infinite Jest. More than a third of the way through. Almost coming up on a year. Be a year in about less than a month now. So, all right. Have a great night. And keep on hurting them shoes.